Hey guys, so now that you have the customer sitting inside your seat, you already went over the mailer with them, you already went over the two-step process, you already asked them if they're looking for a vehicle, now it's time to register them. But see, here's the deal. We're not just registering the customer like they're registering for some type of event, okay? There's nothing personal about that. We're actually qualifying this customer through registration. So we need to make it a conversation and we need to make it as personal as possible. This is where we earn their respect, this is where we earn their trust, this is where we get the compliance from them to actually continue to move forward with the deal. A registration, there's an art to actually registering the customer. Sure, you're going to ask them what their name is, and you're going to ask them what their address is, and where they work, but the whole entire time what you're doing in this time frame right here within this area is you're actually trying to build rapport with the customer. You want to find out where they're from. Are they married? Do they have kids? Where they work? How long they work there? Are they retired? Where are they retired from? Are they in the military? Were they in the military? Did they go to college? These are all conversations that you can have that are all fact-finding, but they're also rapport building because people want to talk about themselves if you give them a chance to. Also, it's a great time for you to share some stuff about you. People buy from people they what? Like. You know this. So you have to give them an opportunity to like you if you want them to turn around and buy from you. And this is where it all starts with the registration process. So with the registration process, we're actually starting to qualify the customer. Now you got where they work. Yes, you got where they're from. Maybe there's some common ground there because that's what you're looking for when you're building rapport, common ground and rapport. But here's the kicker. When you get down to Social Security number, is this what you really want to know? You want to know, can they buy? Now that you built the rapport, now that you found the common ground, I want you to ask your customer, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best, how would you rate your credit? Don't you wish you could ask a customer that the second they got out of the car and, hey man, how's your credit? Well, we really can't, but we can now that we built rapport, found common ground, built some trust and some compliance, ask them. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best, how would you rate your credit? And on your registration is the box, and it's going to have SS number, SS number. If they're a 6 or 7 plus, that customer can buy. And I want you to get your mindset right. No matter what they told you prior with the mailer saying that they didn't want to buy a vehicle possibly, no matter what they told you, you as a salesperson know you got someone that can buy. At that point in time, it should be all systems stop. Everything comes to a halt because you have a buyer in your seat. They might not know they're about to buy, but you as a salesperson know you have a qualified buyer. And isn't that exactly what we're looking for? So with a qualified buyer, the next thing is you're going to find out what kind of vehicle they're driving, how long they've had it, what the payments are. Here's the number one mistake salespeople make on the road. They automatically register the customer's name and address, they don't find any common ground, they don't build any rapport, and they automatically go right over here to the vehicle. What are you driving? Well, if the customer came in to get a prize and they told you they didn't want to buy a vehicle, you're going to start going into selling mode. It's not time to sell yet. Not yet. You're still going to stay down here, get the Social Security number. Now that you know what kind of buyer you have, now you can get the vehicle information. Here's why. What if the person's in bankruptcy? What if they don't have a job? What if they live at home with their mom? Why would you bypass all that great information to find out what they're driving? Because if they took the bus to get here, or if they live at home with the parents in the basement, it probably doesn't matter what they're driving or how they got there because you probably don't have a car deal. So this registration is more of a qualification than it is a registration because this is actually a 5-liner and we can pull credit once the customer signs down at the bottom. Master the registration, you'll close more car deals more often. Next video.